I didn't think I would ever be in college just because so many generations before me had never had that opportunity, and I just never thought it was really realistic. A lot of people would say, "You're smart, Shanice, you can do it," and sure enough, I ended up in college, and here I am at graduation. I am the oldest of 14 children, and my family's super proud of me because I'm the only one in my family to get a college degree or to graduate high school.
My graduation is really important to my family, especially my mom. My mom and my dad both grew up in Laos, and they never had the opportunity for an education. And I remember there was a night where my mom was telling me about how she wished she received an education. And because she was the oldest in the family, she was also the nurturer. So she had to help my grandma and my grandpa support the rest of the family. And so she told me about a time when she would go to the school where her brothers and sisters were learning, and she would just tell me how badly she wished that she could learn with them. And so that night I asked her, I said, well, Mom, if you can be anything that you want to be, what would you be? And she said, a teacher. And so I said, okay, I'll become a teacher. And so that's how I decided my major and the field I was going into.
There were a lot of professors that believed in me more than I believed in myself. One, it was my major chair, Dr. Olin Island. She sees a lot more in me than I give myself credit for, and it's hard sometimes, but she always tells me that I can do better, and I somehow always meet that standard, so I guess I can.
When I think back to the struggles that my parents had to go through, I feel very blessed. They sacrificed so much so that I could be here. And because of their sacrifices, I'm able to be where I am today.
I love sports. It's been part of my life. It's helped me get through the struggles in my life. I've been an only child, so I've always been close to my parents. As a family, we've gone through some really tough things. My mom battled cancer all her life, and brain tumors, and breast cancer, lung cancer, and in 2010, my mom actually passed away. And so it was a really tough time and really hard to kind of prioritize my life and figure out, what am I gonna do? She loved watching me play sports, but ultimately she knew the bigger picture was to get an education. If I didn't get my homework done, if I wasn't getting good grades, I wasn't going to play my game that night. So to finally be at that end where I'm gonna graduate and make that dream come true and fulfill that dream for myself and my family, it means a lot to me.
My inspiration to graduate from nursing school came from my grandmother. She was in the very first graduating class of Weber State nursing students. My grandma was so excited when I got accepted into the Weber State nursing program. We celebrated together. She also got to see me start nursing school, and then she did pass away unexpectedly a month after I started nursing school, but I want to do this for her. I am graduating from Weber State with my 3rd degree. My education at Weber State has changed me as a person. Before I went into nursing school, I would see a car accident, and I wanted to help, but I didn't know how. I could call 911, I could maybe try and stop bleeding. But a year ago, on the day that I graduated from the Weber State nursing program, I was driving home from graduation and came across a really terrible rollover accident where both people had been ejected from the vehicle, and it was only a mile away from my home. I was the 2nd person on the scene to respond. I was still in my graduation flowers, and I was able to jump out of the car and administer support to these people until Life Flight was able to get there.
When I was playing golf in high school, I wasn't getting recruited by a lot of schools, and to have Weber State offer me a scholarship to come down here and play golf and continue my education, it's just been one of the biggest blessings I've had in my life.
Because of my nursing school education at Weber State, I have the ability, even the duty, to take care of people. And I can assure someone who is hurt in an emergency situation, I am a nurse. I can help you.
My degree is electrical engineering. I'm a big nerd, so I love math and science, and this is the perfect way to apply all of that. Electrical engineering definitely requires a lot of time. I think the biggest struggle that I had was balancing school and my extracurricular activities, balancing football. There were some semesters where I would miss every single lab just because they were during football practice, and I would have to make them up on my own. And anyone who's done labs knows that they're a lot harder when you're on your own than when they in the actual lab time, and then try to have a social life, which most of the time was non-existent.
So the company we started is Old Town Kitchen, and what we do is we employ homeless mothers to help us make food products like jams and jellies.
We work with the YCC Family Crisis Center in Ogden. We use their kitchen, and we employ some of the ladies who are staying in their domestic violence shelter. And we take in produce that was donated to food pantries, stuff that is excess, that they wouldn't be able to give away and they can't store. And we make jams and jellies, stuff with a longer shelf life out of this stuff, and we employ homeless moms to help us, and we sell the stuff to pay their salaries. I see my own family in a lot of what we're doing because my family was homeless, and I see my mom and the ladies that we work with, and it's just really an amazing experience.
Weber State has changed me in a lot of better ways. It's really opened my eyes to what really is and what really can become, what I can really do, what my potential is, what I have to do to reach that potential.
It's been my friends from Weber and my professors who have really helped shape me, and Weber showed me that it's okay to open up, be yourself, and follow your passions.
Weber State has given me the opportunity to fulfill my dream of graduating college and being a college athlete.
Weber State has helped me to reach my dreams simply by just providing us with such amazing and incredible professors that are really there for their students and really want them to succeed.
Weber State has been the gateway into my professional career of nursing. They have invested in me.
Weber State to me has been a second chance at things that I never thought I could achieve or do. It's shown me that I'm stronger than I like to give myself credit, and that I can do hard things, and I'm eternally grateful for everything that they've given me.